My name is Brad and I am a diver. I've been dumpster diving for probably a few months now and just really enjoy doing it for a number of reasons.
Different people dumpster dive for different reasons. There's all sorts of people that dumpster dive. People who obviously don't have food dumpster dive, but then there's people who do it for fun. Not sure where the fun in that is. There's people who do it for sport. Not sure what the sport in that is in either. So most people, I think, dumpster dive just to be frugal.
You know, I know there's a lot of dive haters out there, and I just don't have any patience for them because the second you look in the back of one of these dumpsters, you pop that thing open, it's overwhelming and slightly heartbreaking. You think about all the poverty in these third world countries, and you think that we, America, consumes as much as we throw out.
Why do you want to risk your health for food that has not been refrigerated, has not been properly sanitized, and has the potential for foodborne illnesses?
Let me say that one more time. America consumes as much as we throw out. And so you're looking in the back of this dumpster, you see just food that's perfectly fine, maybe a couple days away from expiring. Some of it, the package is just broken and there's still sealed items within the package. And they're throwing it out to take it to a landfill to be buried, to be gone forever.
Safety and dumpster diving, the two just don't go together. Is it safe to jump into a big tin, garbage thing where you can run around with rats, roaches, hepatitis C, MSRA, needles, broken glass? You tell me if that's safe.
I'll go on a limb and say this. I guarantee that most of the groceries that I bring home are in a cleaner state than when anybody else just goes to the grocery store and pays for it. Because I have this whole system set up. I get scalding hot water, vinegar, and I wash everything in that, and then I bring it inside. There's this one time I even took my wife out on a dumpster date, and it was awesome. There's adventure involved in it. We drove around, we just hit up some of the local stores together, and she was freaking out. She was loving it, but she was freaking out a little bit, so I got to show her that I was her protector. And afterwards she made out with me. So I figured, score, right? Like she got to see some of these guns at work in a dumpster, and she was like in the car back in high school days, just making out with me. So it was awesome. Probably had a little trash on our clothes and stuff, but it was cool. It was cool. I enjoyed it. It was something freaky and different.
Is this supposed to be a funny part or a serious part? Quality time with my husband would not be dumpster diving.
So don't think that any slouch can just roll up on a dumpster and get the job done. There's a technique, there's an art to it.
A technique for dumpster diving?
I have certain friends that really prefer to go on the dumpsters that have more in them. They go head first. I mean, it's a literal dive. I'm not quite at that place yet. I'll do more of a pencil when I drop down in there, but I'm not game for the dive. So there's some diggers too. I've known some guys that are like moles, man. They're willing to just dig down into the trash, and they disappear for a little bit, and then they'll pop back up with a ribeye.
I don't know if dumpster diving is illegal or not illegal, but the person who owns the dumpster, it's going to be their call on whether you're trespassing on their property or not.
It's probably not so much illegal as it is frowned upon. Most of the warning signs on the dumpsters are warning you that if you throw anything in the dumpster, you'll get fined $500 or whatever. But there's nothing being said about taking things out of the dumpster. So in a way, I feel like I'm providing these grocery stores a service of emptying their dumpster.